start this thing up. Sweet. Gonna need more eventually, but that's fine. All right, let's do this. All right, round 2. Here we go. All right, gotta tag Cody and Chris. Sweet. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Awesome. Link to the live on Facebook. And let's get YouTube for round 2. I thought it was so funny that I had a half and half, like a picture of a jug of half and half in there. Got the right teams up, right? Yeah, cool. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go on Instagram Live for this one. We'll try it. My battery is a little low, but we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a whirl. All right, you are now live and in studio. We got a couple folks in here. Welcome in, everybody. You are here for round number 2. If you were in round number 1, that video has ended, so go check it out. Didn't see any Garbage Pail Kids. I will spoil that. Which means that round 2, I'm no math magician, but I think our odds are looking good. Obviously, since they're technically SSPs, they're not guaranteed, but it's like, come on now. Don't do us dirty. We want to see the Garbage Pail Kids. I want to see the trash kids. Anything good in the first? There's a couple of decent cars, Brandon, but nothing insane. We did hit a Cam Schlittler HTA auto, which was pretty cool. Elian Pena first Bowman auto. Those are probably the 2 big highlights, but no big A's, which is what you're probably hoping for. Dude, welcome in. I'm Trent. You might have seen me post around here before, but do me a favor, Brandon, if you can message me your address. So my wife ships out every Monday, so you'll get a picture of your label on Monday. Rhino! Good to see you, my friend. Happy Thanksgiving, dude. Hope all is well, man. Whew. That round 1, though, that was a lot of yapping. I will admit, I did a lot of yapping. I don't have any cool mail to show off. I did get this in the mail this week, though. Little Corbin Carroll Gold Wave rookie. That was pretty awesome. I'm not going to show that one, but I will show this one too. Like I said, this is a guy who I believe in to do better next year. Dylan Cruz. It's the first Bowman on. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you too, dude. Hope you and Dominic have an awesome one. You doing anything fun? Are you staying home or are you traveling? Here's a card I've had for a little while. Blue, Bowman's Best, Juan Soto rookie. BGS True Gem. I think True Gem, maybe True Gem Plus. I think this is a True Gem. This is one of those phrases that I never really fully understood. I think if all of them are 9.5s, it's a True Gem. If they're all 9.5s and one is a 10, it's a True Gem Plus. I think that's how it goes. Something like that. It's a little silly, but some people pay premiums for it. I'm a cheapskate. I don't like to pay premiums on anything. Oh, sweet. Awesome. You already sent it to me. Easy peasy. Thanks, man. All right, peeps. Well, it's about that time. So here is the team list. Everybody's names, all the teams. So double check who you got. Take a screenshot if you please. As always, it is scrolling at the bottom of your screens as well. Except for on Instagram. I'm sorry, I'm not that cool yet. Maybe one day I'll figure that out. Oh, Lee jumped in on IG. Staying home, lots of food, football, and naps. Dude, that is the way to do it. 100% the way to do it. All right, shall we? But Trent, where are the boxes? So we cut open both of these cases. So you can go and watch. We cut open both of these cases to start round one. They picked the right side for the Delight boxes. So here's the left side. And then they technically picked the bottom of the case of the Megas. So as you can see, the case was cut upside down. So I've got 10 Mega boxes to pull out. Two tree. 4, 5. And then 5 more. We also didn't see any rookie image variations, which I'm a sucker for. We did pull a pretty sweet Mega Box auto, though. We pulled a Kevin Alvarez purple. And I will say this, I really like his image on his Mega Box auto. I feel like they picked a good one. All right, shall we do this thing? Lee, I know you're watching on Instagram. Just a heads up. So I've got like 30% battery. To be fair, I just got a new phone, but I'm going to try and keep an eye on it. So if it dies, I mean, I think it could last an hour. But if it dies, that's why. Okay. All right. We're starting off with the box looks like it's been through the ringer a little bit. And a little security tag. Ugh. It's sticky. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. How many packs? 5. So 7 packs. Let me double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we do have 7. I was about to say, if we started off the break with a box that was missing a pack, I'd have been mad. Oh man, I just saw somebody jump in on Instagram that I want to. Oh, I think he might have jumped out, but my old roommate from Alabama, Seth. Great dude. I want to wish him a happy Thanksgiving. Read your DM and tell Ashley. So I'm live on my phone right now, but I will look. Dude, nice. Nice. I love it. Congratulations. Making some money on Disney. Oh, yeah. I like it. All right. I am really happy we pulled a Pena auto. I'm hoping we can pull a numbered Pena auto. That was the first one I've pulled. I own more than I've pulled. I mean, I feel like that's kind of a given, but all right. What do we got? Oh, this is going to be one of those mega boxes where some of the cards are flipped. Gunner. Corbin. I thought that felt funny. Look at that corner. Y'all see that? Look at that. Look at how that thing is raised up. Here, Instagram, you too. Look at that. That corner is just whoop, swooped right up. I was like, that thing feels like it cut me for a second. Corbin Carroll. Sakaris on the laser. That one's not as bad, but it's still a little bit there. Juan Cabada, Libert Zaponte, Juan Soto, Jackson Churio, Freddie Freeman, Dadgum Jesus Made LaGrange, Corey Seager, and Matt Chapman. Might have just been that semi-damaged pack. That one that was like sticking up might have gotten, I don't know, ran over by the MJ Holdings truck or something. Alrighty, Jacob Christian, Laser Beam, Spencer Geisting, Brett Bateman, Chase Mydroth, Augustine, Moises Ballesteros, Carson Williams, nice Rainiel Rodriguez, Vlad, Christian Campbell, Angel Martinez, Anuelo, and Bryce Eldridge. You will have 2 packs like that in that box. Well, thankfully, all these seem normal. I think it might have just been that one. Or maybe it was the second one, too, and I didn't notice it. This Rainiel looks good. Kayla and I were talking. She's like, I want to see some J.J. Weatherholt. He's a little garbage pail kid. And I was like, we want to see some Rainiel too. And getting him out of the first mega box, it's a good start. Let's see if we can do better. San Luis and San Francisco. Making the stage. Yo. Good timing, Nacho. Those were the first base packs in the first mega box. So, made it in here in good time. Been the norm from cases I have opened. It's like, why they got to be like that? All right. Made, Chandler Simpson, Roman Empire, Shohei Ohtani, and Lawrence Butler. Yo. Howdy, Rebecca. Welcome back. Nice. Chris Rodriguez. Vlad. Oh, that's Aiden Johnson. So, this is just a weird oddity in case you're curious. Aiden Johnson, his elbows stick out over the border in his Mega Box cards, but in his base cards, the border, his elbows are behind it, so you don't see his elbows. In case you're wondering, I know nobody cares. Meteoric Rise, Shohei and Manny Cedeno. But in case that was the thing that's been keeping you up at night, I'm glad that I could clarify that for you. Mark's got him again, right? Yeah, Mark's chasing Chris Rodriguez. I mean, Mark's actually chasing Justice Bigby, but he doesn't want to admit it. Kind of out of breath after round one. I was just yapping away, Rebecca. You know it. You and I were chatting for a while. I don't know if I'll be able to yap as much this time. I know it's starting to get a little later for some folks. People got to get their early rest in so that they can wake up early tomorrow and get those turkeys ready. Shoot, I know there's probably some real dedicated people out there who are like, I'm already prepping my turkey. Alrighty, Bobby, Frankie Lindor, DeJean, Laser. That's not Joshua. We want to see Joshua. Padilla, Ramsell Medina, Schwellenbach, C.J. Abrams, Mike Trout, Charlie Condon, Christian Argelis, Hyesong Kim, and Junior Caminero. You know what's really weird? The first half of this case, these packs were not like this. Like where they're flip-flopped. I don't know. Rivas Laser, Will Taylor, Luis Pena, Funky Muncie, Dylan Cruz, Zach Veen, Zach Cole, Johnny Severino, Nicholas Kurtz, Alex Bregman, Tarek Skubal, Andrew Salas, and Manny Cedeno. Right, I just put 2 and 2 together about that. Could that mean a garbage pail kid? I don't know. Our turkeys are injected and getting savory. Yeah, I know that y'all do not play down in Louisiana with your turkeys and everything. Said we are eating good. All right, Bo Sox and Athletics. Alrighty, who's next? Sacred, indeed. Alrighty, Shohei. Another C-Rod Mojo. Vlad Jr., Meteoric Rise, Mayo, and Paul Skeens. In case you missed round one, we did pull an orange Meteoric Rise of Kobe Mayo. So that was pretty cool. Aiden Johnson with his elbows out. Matt Chapman. See, now you're not going to be able to unsee it. Christopher Polanco, Christian Campbell, and Juan Cabada. Bo Sox in this one. Lee's got him this time. Ashley came down right after I finished the live, like maybe 5-10 minutes after, whenever I was prepping this one to go live, and she She goes, I've been shopping. And I go, wonderful. Like, why are we shopping? Black Friday is not for a couple days. The name is in orange on the Meteor cards. So the Mayo that we pulled, it's not the name, it's the actual font where it says Meteoric Rise is in orange. Let me see if I got it handy. I think it's in this chunk. Nope. It was further up. Yeah, so the name is still silver, but the actual Meteoric Rise, like where they write it, it goes from being that silver font to orange. So keep an eye out on those because they're easily missed if you open any mega boxes. All right. I wish it was a little bit easier to distinguish it, but I mean, shoot, I missed out on, as Rooster knows, a black Shohei Ohtani Bowman Ascension case hit that was numbered to 10. And I was just excited that we got an Ascension. And I was silly enough to not flip it over and see if there was a serial number on it. That is a mistake that I will probably make again. Because those cards, like, that's the thing, like, I want the border, like, if I pull a parallel of something, I want to know that it's something cool. I don't want to have to search. Matt Olson, I say search as if it's not just literally just flip over the card, but whatever. Sean Burke, RJ Shrek, Laser Beam, Wilfrey, Raymer Medina, Jose Ramirez, Royce Lewis, Manny Machado, Jordan Sanchez, Lombard, Chase Dolander, Ronald, Izaguirre is our next laser, Izaguirre base, and RJ Shrek. All right, JW, Jacob deGrom, Edgar Quero, Kendry. There's Kevin Alvarez, Logan Henderson, Chang, Alcantara, Rivas, and Macaris. Even though we have more people in here now, this chat is definitely not as rowdy as the first one. It was, I guess the first round wasn't rowdy, but I don't know, I feel like we chatted a lot more. Got into arguments about sides of Thanksgiving, but the laser beam cards I've been pulling really nice. They are, and that was one thing that was one of my initial feedback. I say feedback as if Topps is like sitting down with a notepad and a pen as I speak. But I will say this, I am typically not a fan of adding in more parallels and things like that. Because now we're thinking of Thanksgiving, I know. But you know, opening mega boxes in the past, people would just sell the base packs because they used to not even have prospects in them. Now there's prospects and like a mega box exclusive with the lasers, which is something I appreciate because it's like, hey, you know, it gives people who might only want to pick up a mega box something special to chase, which is something I appreciate. Song, there's Joshua. Moises Ballesteros, that's an autograph. Yamamoto, and who's the mega box auto? Cooper Pratt for the Brew Crew. Robert. I was like, I see a little bit of a gap there. That little white border. I'm also a fan of mega box autos as a whole. I know that they're not incredibly sought after, but you get a different image on the mega box autos than you do with like a traditional Bowman auto. And as somebody who really appreciates imagery on cards, I like it. Can we go autograph and parallel in the same box? Or maybe a little garbage pail kid? Liberta Ponte, Matt Shaw, Strop, Meteoric Rise, Cags, and Padilla. Maybe not, that's okay. That's all right. Robert, you got... Oh, James got the Cubs in this one. All right, let's do uno más. This is the longest stretch. Unpopular opinion, I'm sure, not a fan of turkey. I'm a fan of turkey more than ham. I prefer a turkey to a ham. I know, like, traditionally in my household, we used to do, like, turkey on Thanksgiving, ham on Christmas. I'm more of a turkey guy, I think. If given the option. Dude, I know, and we pulled a Justice Bigby already, but everybody said that we had to take it down, and I said, Mark is really not going to like that. Yeah, dude, we've only opened the Megas. We haven't even smelled the Breaker's Delight. Next, that'll be the next box we open. We'll open the first Delight box. So if you've been waiting patiently, now's the time. We may need to renegotiate the terms of our friendship. That's hilarious. Ellie, Lawrence Butler, Raymer, Medina, Laser, Aiden Johnson. See? Look at that. Elbows are behind the border. See? Chris Rodriguez. I might as well just throw that card away. Aaron Fudge, Jordan, Jackson Merrill, Castillo, Solano, Logan Gilbert, Wilfried Laser, Noah Cameron, Red Rookie, Noah Schultz, and Henry. Chandler Simpson, Noah Cameron. Whoops, there was somebody behind him. It was Yandy Diaz. Leo, Luke Dickerson, Bo Bichette, Trey Sweeney, golly, Cam Smith, Hipwell, and Alessander De La Cruz. I'm trying to go through these base packs a little bit quicker, not because people are mad at me for going too slow, but I mean, I think we all want to see the same stuff, all right? We want to see the Mojo packs and we want to see the Delight. The cards out of the base packs are kind of like extra, you know? It's like a reward. It's like whenever you, I don't know, you're expecting 50 M&Ms in a bag and you get 55. Those extra 5, those are the base packs. They're not expected. You're not looking for them, but it's a nice little, oh, neat. Got a little more. Is that a fair analogy? All right. Mojo. Pack did not want to rip well. What are we hiding in here? A little garbage pail kid or something? Come on. Ooh, good start with the Morty. Nice James Wood. Bo Davidson. Freddie and McAble. All right, so I guess we were hiding the Morty in the wood. That next pack with that Garbage Pail Kid in there. That Garbage Pail Kid auto. You know, like I said, we're aiming for the moon here. If we miss, we'll land among the stars. Yeah, I'm getting a little philosophical in here. What are we doing? Maybe I just need to start screaming bang. And I'll become more popular on Instagram. Because right now there's nobody watching. All around me are familiar faces. Dude, if I pull a Garbage Pail Kid and I have to have that, this is the beginning of the clip. Gotta hide the more one. Look at you. Mark. I'll give you a smile out of that. That was good. Diego Torrens, Cam Smith, Steven Marinez, Meteoric Rise, Ellie, and Charles Condon. I'm not calling him Charlie. What do we think? We're buds? No, his name's Charles. He's also a grown man. Chat, this $40 card, I mean this $400 card's only bidding at $80. You guys been seeing those videos lately? I feel like I've been seeing so many of people be like, are you kidding me? This card is going for nothing. And it's literally already at like double the last 5 comps. Brutal. I understand there's whatnot fees at 15%, but we don't need to give people a bad taste in their mouth buying singles from people. Alrighty, let's see. No GPK on the front, but we do have our World Series MVP, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Ooh. We got ourselves a true blue auto. Yamamoto. Max Clark Melt Masher. Base on the backs. Funky Muncie. Oh, sorry. Red Rookie. Funky Muncie. Here's the base card. It's Solano for Tampa Bay. First parallel. Oh! Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you see what I see? That's a black. Oh, now we're dancing. First up, blue. Luis Angel Acuna. 81 of 150. Robert, I like it. Black. Devin Fitzgerald, 5 of 10. Michael, where are you? We joked. I was like, you got to sacrifice the first round to hit bigger in the second one. There we go. There's a black. All right, purple. Wyatt Langford at 250. Michael, where you at? All right, base auto on the back. Wilfrey De La Cruz. James, that's yours. We pulled his refractor in the first round. All right, we got another base on the front. Why do they all have to have the same image? Barreto. Sean, that's yours. I was hoping that was a Joshua for you. Let's see a pretty blue here, though. 148 of 150. Alexander De La Cruz. Lee with the true blue. Man, I really thought we had Joshua for a second there. Oh, snap. OG. What up? Michael's going to come in here and be like, any Rangers? And be like, nope. He's like, really? And be like, no, I'm just going to give a black to 10. It's like 11% of the most. Big dealers less than that. Oh, I despise that they do that. I refuse to buy the Giants because of it. Yeah, because it's like, dude, they couldn't have picked any other images for those three guys. Barreto, Joshua, and why am I blanking? But yeah, they all, it's all that same image. Like, that is too similar. And there's 3 of them like that. And the biggest chase, arguably in the product. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. That is sweet, though. Black, geometric, 6 of 10, Devin Fitzgerald. Yes, Dejean McCarris. Yes, that's who I was blanking on. If I'm not saying it right, I'm probably not. I've been saying it for, 3 months now? It's ingrained into my brain. There's probably no getting it out. All right, Tejas on the board. Sorry, I might bump the camera here. I've got a bunch of painter's tape that holds my camera. Like, holds the cord and tapes it to the bottom of my desk. So I know that there are cord managers. Like, you can snap your cords into them so that they don't move around. The problem is I'm using like a lifetime table. So it's got those grooves underneath, so it doesn't exactly fit the best. All right. Well, I like that Delight a lot, but we still got 6 more megas to go through. Let's do 3 more of these and then another Delight. Shall we? I know it's already very early, but I've been reminiscing about the National. I'm so excited to go back again next year. Next summer, I'm going to be super duper busy. I've got a wedding to go to in Alaska. I've got the National. Had Fanatics Fest, but I decided to drop from that just because I just couldn't do that much travel. Randy, Logan Henderson, Bryce Botcher on the laser. Ronnie Cruz, Cags, Sandy, Jackson Holiday, Yusei Kikuchi, Barreto, Justice Bigby, the man, and Cody Bellinger. All right, Salcanio Laser. Nice Cam Smith, red rookie. Libertz Aponte, David Coronel, Shane Smith, Dalton Rushing, Paul Skeens, Carlos Lagrange, Juan Cabada, Langford, Acuna, Meyer, Bateman, and Made. See, all right. But see that one right there, that pack, that whole box, they were all the right way. Really like the chrome die cuts puzzled together from last year. Oh, yeah. Did an Alaskan cruise in September. Oh, I didn't remember you went on an Alaskan cruise, but I do remember all the travel logs, we'll call them. The mementos. That was my favorite part of opening up the Instagram app, dude. You have no idea. Ashley and I were cutting up at... Dude, the hashtag choices were so funny. The songs attached to every photo. Dude, you belong as like you guys belong as like a social media travel couple for sure. Roki, Davio, King Tuck, Maury, and Lawrence Butler. That's when I discovered the music on Instagram. Yes, you did. You discovered it well. Family of mine lives in Homer, Alaska. I'll be honest, I don't even remember where the wedding is. My buddy's stationed up there. He's up there in Alaska with his wife. Well, I say with his wife. Yes, they're married at the courthouse. That's something that a lot of people are like confused about with the military. So a lot of people get like courthouse weddings and then do a true wedding later, just for the benefits. James Wood, Bo Davidson, Freddie Freeman, Manny Cedeno, and a pink rookie, Marcelo, 78 of 199. Bo Sox, Lee, this is yours. There's Boston. There we go. Oh, my Ranger. Oh, Michael. I was waiting for you to come in. Because I know that you would be happy with this. You'd be happy with this. A Wyatt Langford purple 250. Not bad. Not bad. We take that. But when you get a black to 10, I know you'll probably be even happier with that. The Rangers in the last box? What do you mean? What Rangers? Oh, you meant that one. Yes. I thought you meant for round one. I was like, no, he definitely did not miss any of the Rangers. All 6 of them that we pulled. No autos yet, but the black to 10. That is definitely the lowest numbered card we pulled out of both cases thus far. We pulled the orange in the first one. So thus far, the 2 lowest numbered cards have both come out of the megas. So I was talking to him. I'm sorry for interrupting a conversation. Excuse me. It's like, I was talking. I was having a conversation here. Don't interrupt me, mister. Keep talking like that, Mark, and I'm going to pull you a Chris Rodriguez auto. An orange Chris Rodriguez instead of an orange Justice Bigby. Yeah, I'll do it, too. That'd be nuts. That would be wild. Right, Zach Neto, Laser Beam, Dingus, red rookie. Oh, the man who I thought was going to win it. 1 auto would be epic. I agree. Let's see if we can get her done. Zach Cole, Johnny Severino, Correa, Mookie, Imanaga, Manny Cedeno, Andrew Salas, Mick Abel, Chad Patrick, Bubba, Laser Beam. Cags is upside down for no reason, and Strop. Don't do it. Don't. You won't. Luke Kishal, Kobe Mayo, Andrew McCutcheon. There he is. Justice Bigby. Ronnie Cruz, Saya, Matt Shaw, James Wood, David Coronel, and Julian Barreto. But yeah, John, I definitely have to let you know where I'm headed next summer. See if we could figure out a way to grab lunch or something. Just say hello. It's always more fun to, like, that's the thing, y'all. The big shows, like, yes, it's really fun to buy cool cards and see cool cards. Yes. But I'm telling you, some of the most fun I had at the National, well, it's actually the most fun, and Nacho can attest to this, was going around Chicago with him. It was so much fun. I mean, just hanging out with people who you've known online for a while, but actually getting to meet them in person and stuff, super cool. And I will say this is the exception. Maybe don't do that with our friends that we meet on Craigslist, though. Okay, it's probably not the best idea. They made a series about that. All right, Moises Ballesteros, Libertz Aponte, Matt Shaw, Meteoric Rise, Cruz, and Lindor. Salmon Fest. All right, Strop, Jackson Churio, Co, Nando, and Luke Dickerson. This Nando, I always feel like is an image variation. It is not. I still double check it though because, well, I just do. Wait, where's that Co? I meant to top load you. All right, let's do one more mega box and then we'll jump into another delight. I gotta grab some more sleeves real quick. Bear with me. Might as well grab top loaders while I'm at it. See, Mark, now you see this side of it. Do you go through supplies like crazy now? I feel so bad for the UPS guys. I tell them to just leave it like at my driveway because most of the major distributors when it comes to supplies, like let's say I buy 4 cases of top loaders, right? Let's just say 4, which by the way, I typically order more, but they'll tape them all together. So it's all just taped together. And as you can imagine, 4 cases of these is not light. I mean, they're probably 40, 50 pounds a piece. So I always feel bad for the UPS guy. I'm like, look, hey, just leave it at the end of my driveway. I'll go grab it. Like, no need to walk up my steps to my front door. Like, but yeah, right now I've got 6 cases. 6. And they just taped them all together. It's insane. Alright, where is a Garbage Pail Kid out of both cases, please? I'll say this, another show that I really enjoyed, but I haven't been there in a couple years now, but the Burbank card show, now the West Coast card show, that was really cool to go to as well. So if you're debating one of the big card shows, I say do it. At least experience it once. Roki, Cade Horton, Jake Mangum, David Sandlin, Steven, Alex Bregman, Nicholas Kurtz, Yayo Melendez is a laser beam, Johnny Severino, Will Taylor, Jazz, Drake Baldwin, and Kumar Rocker. All right, Andrew Salas, Zach Cole, Ezekiel Tovar, Ketel Marte. That was fun driving you around. The burger place. Oh, the burger place was phenomenal. Kai Roberts. Oh, that's a laser. Strop, Cedeno, Trey Turner, Christian Yelich, Shohei, DeFrank, and Marchand. The barbershop down there? Make their own wine. I love it. Ooh. Now, John, this is a genuine question here, not like just because I don't know. Are there any like vegetables or fruits or anything that are like Alaska exclusive. You know, like they can't grow anywhere else except for like the climate up there. I know salmon's big, but is there anything else like major exports that most people probably wouldn't know about? It's the best. Dude. Homemade wine is dangerous, man. Like some people are like, oh, I want this to taste good. Other people are like, it's effectively moonshine. I'm like, that's not wine. Do you see? It's like, yeah, it grows great up there in that climate. Okay, Chandler Simpson, Roman, Shohei, C-Rod, and Bryce Harper. Oh, hello. Crab, spot shrimp, seafood wise, Alaska Brewing. All right, where is a Garbage Pail Kid from the Mega Box? We've done it once, let's do it again. Vlad, Aiden Johnson, elbows out, Matt Chapman, Weatherholt, Meteoric Rise, and Yayo Melendez. All right, enough of that. We want more autos. Well, without knocking over going full domino effect on the table. Let's do this thing. Another. Is that the best C-Rod in both breaks? Dude, we've seen so many of them. So many of the Mojos. Giant Veggies, because all the summer sun. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. All right, Breaker's Delight. It's going to be a Garbage Pail Kid sitting right on the top of this. Sitting right up top. Dang it. It's not, but you know what is? That's a Kobe Mayo rookie image variation. That'll play. James, nice. Ooh, gold shimmer? All right, adios, Marcelo. On the back, Shane Smith, red rookie. I just got a 20% warning on my phone. Aiden Johnson, elbows in. All right, green. Mason wins, 74 of 99. Kayla, that's yours. To 4.99. Luke Kishal, Minnesota Twins. Rebecca. And Bo Davidson, 4.89 of 4.99. Tasted great, but stunk the house up. Something awful. All right, so we've got a base auto, a refractor auto, and a gold shimmer auto. Well, let's see something awesome. First up, base. Alessandro De La Cruz. Lee, we already pulled the true blue for you. How about another? To 4.99. Manny Cedeno, New York Yankees. Mike Nacho. It's yours. And 15 of 50. James, have a box. Rookie image variation and a gold shimmer first auto. But unfortunately, it is of a player who has two first names, and everybody knows how that goes. You can't trust him. Two first names, it's a no-go. Nate George, really? Really? Can't do it. Can't do it. I wonder how many people would look at this Kobe Mayo and just immediately overlook it thinking it's a base card. But I will say this, the nice thing about it this year, so they used to not do this in Bowman Chrome, but they did the same thing that they do in Topps Chrome, where it is now on the refractor card stock, so that you know it is something nice. So if you've got a card that has that like a little shine to it, but it's not numbered, you might have an image variation, especially if it's a rookie. Kayla, I'm glad I can finally hit for you. I think the connection between the Pirates, you and me ripping, just did not add up. I don't know what it is. Let's see a Weatherholt Garbage Pail Kid, though. I'm like, we're inching closer to greatness. Unfortunately, it is inching. Be careful, I went to school with religious David. See, I prefer a much more traditional last name like yours. Nacho. Very traditional, long. Sorry, I can't even say it with a straight face. It's a family name. Passed down through generations of other nachos. We were once the guacamoles before we came to Ellis Island and they changed us to the nachos. Sorry. All right, 3 more megas and 1 more delight. We're looking okay. I know there's a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams not up here. I like those odds. Let's get 6 more teams up on the stage. Yeah, normally I would do this break, as you guys have seen, all as one. But like I said, I'm still trying to do the case breaks while at the same time recognize that, hey, dingus, we got the holidays coming up. I still want to break, but I need some money to spend on gifts. So that's the intent with this. I know some teams were still very expensive, but that's unfortunately the downside with this product is there's a few teams that got some big chases. Proud member of the Chicago Nachos. Lindor, Nando, Yohan De Los Santos, Laser, Rainiel, Spencer Geisting, Schwellenbach, Mike Trout, Bobby Witt Jr., Bryce Eldridge, Carson Williams, Hysong, Junior Caminero. There we go, Sean. Joshua Laserbeam, C-Rod, and Annulo. See, that's another one, like the Red Rookies. I feel like those lasers might be a sneaky pick. Funky Muncie, Dylan Cruz, Zach Veen, Solano, Aiden Johnson, Nicholas Kurtz, Alex Bregman, Tarek Skubal, Henry, and Castillo. For base packs, that was probably one of our better boxes with the base packs. Getting multiple good names, getting a good laser. We'll say this, we have not seen Cam Schlittler or Elian Pena, which are 2 names that typically stick together in this product from what I've seen. Like anytime we're ripping the hobbies, they're usually together like one right after the other. So let's see if we can get them on Mojos. We haven't seen them on base, but we've got the opportunity to do something cool. Now you made it sound like a crime family. Well, James, I hate to break it to you. Actually, if I said it, they'd have to whack me. They've been. I was gonna say they've been fighting with the burritos and the quesadillas for years. Them nachos. All right, what do we have in here? Let's focus on the cards, guys. Diego Torrens, Cam Smith, Steven Marinez, Bryce Happa, Meteoric, and Schwellenbach. All right, come on. Where's the garbage pail, kids? I work in waste management. All right, Mookie, Johnny Severino, Corbin, Annulo, and Yohan. All right, that's the mega box you give me when I ask for a GPK. Come on now, do better. Box number 18 of 20 in the case. Depending on where you're counting. Technically, we're counting from the bottom. Ooh, we got another security tag in this one. This time it actually stayed on and didn't stick to my finger and feel weird. Because it's not like a sticker. It's just like kind of gross glue. James, did you see what we pulled you? Good choice on the O's today. There's a little gold shimmer Nate George auto and a Kobe Mayo rookie image variation. With static. We're good now. Like, I don't know what it was. But I could not hit for you. I felt so terrible. All right, Drake Baldwin, rookie of the year. Kumar Rocker, Laserbeam, Suero for the Mets. Luke Dickerson, I saw the Mayo. Did you see the gold Nate George first auto? Noah Schultz, Tovar, Marte, Jazz, Alessander, Leo, Yelich, Shohei, Jose Anderson, Laser, Bryce Botcher, and Robert Hipwell. He's like, I saw the mayonnaise, did not see much else. Cade Horton, he hears a who. Jake Mangum, Trey Turner, Yohan De Los Santos, Salcano, Blake Snell, Birdsong, Roki. Nice. Will Taylor, and nice little one in on a little Joshua. So I think I've officially, with that Pena from the first half, I've pulled all the major names of first auto, which is awesome. Of course, the guy who I personally want to hit the most is the one that takes the longest to hit. Now we just have to pull super duper low numbered autos of all of them. Pulled Joshua, pulled Chris Rodriguez. Chris Rodriguez is probably the one that I've pulled the most numbered autos of. That's what took us down this path. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're totally right. You're totally right. James, I thank you for not making fun of me for having the memory of a goldfish. Now I'm learning that I shook the hands with a made man at the National. He's actually the boss. He's the boss. Is Wyatt Langford ... Is he? If he is, I don't know. It's a good thing I didn't inadvertently anger him. I love this. Now everybody assumes that Nacho is a gangster. All right, Mookie, Johnny Severino, Corbin Carroll. I thought that was an autograph. Joffrey, Bo Sox, Lee, and Dolander. So this is the second time we've pulled a Joffrey Mojo auto, but I like it because this is technically his first Red Sox auto. So if you remember, he's in 2025 Bowman, but he is a Milwaukee Brewer in that one, that release. Let's see, Boston. Oh, yeah, we got the Roman. Yeah, this painter's tape is not doing great for me. In case you're invested in the status of my cords. Ooh, why are we upside down? That can be something cool. Anulo. High Song. Joshua. Ronnie Cruz. What's crazy is I saw that right there. I think that's Hayden Alvarez. Kevin Alvarez. Not Hayden. Gosh, that's Kevin Alvarez. Oh. All right, so I think this is another one of those errors. Rebecca. To 100. 18 of 100. Kevin Alvarez. If I'm not mistaken, the only parallel number to 100 is the steel, right? The one that looks like the metal riveting. But it looks like they forgot to put it on here. And instead, they still serialed it. 18 of 100. Kevin Alvarez. I like it. It is my GPK. I've got two of them. I've got the Lindor there and the Soto up top. My Juan Soto, Juan Boom. And my Smiley Francisco. We haven't seen a GPK. And I'm kind of bummed because this happened to us once before. And I was like, there's no way that we get through two cases again and don't see one. I'm gonna be a little salty if we don't see one out of either of these two cases. Last mega box. Show me a Garbage Pail Kid. Show me last box mojo in the case. Pretty please. I believe. Let's go into Thanksgiving thankful for a big hit. And not cranky. See, most people who open up a terrible Thanksgiving dinner conversation with politics. No, not me. I open it up with, Topps is really getting on my nerves with not putting guaranteed hits in the box. Yeah, we got one more. We're going to finish with the Delight, Nacho. So this is the last Mega, and then we'll rip the last Delight. That's the thing, is they're not technically case hits. They're technically super short prints, but the odds are that you should hit like around one per case. Randy. Ooh, there we go, Rebecca. Kevin Alvarez on the laser, red rookie. We haven't seen one who's... we haven't seen a Drake Baldwin or a Kurtz. Can we do it right here? No. Chase Mydroth. JJ Weatherholt. We need a Bowman Turducken. Heinz Brito. Sandy. Jackson Holiday. Yusei Kikuchi. Fitzgerald. Namala. Skeens. And Bellinger. So it's a mega box inside of a hobby box inside of a Delight box. Gosh, Michael, I just answered that question 12 seconds ago. Goodness. Yes. Yeah, we got one more Delight left. We're going to get it done. Kendry, Laser. There's Schlittler, and... no, Pena's not behind him. That's a bummer. Kale Fountain, Marcelo, Shane Smith, Dalton Rushing, Diego Torrens. There he is, Elian Pena. Nando Langford, Acuna, Kenny, and DeLorky. What were you asking before, Michael, when you said, is Wyatt Langford ... Is he what? It's a purple geometric out of 250, if that's what if you're asking if he's numbered. Of course, man. I'm just so irritating tonight. No, I'm only there. Like I said, there are a handful of people who I will, just let it be and just, yep. But there are a few people that I will poke back at because I know that you are good people and you're not going to think that I'm actually being mean to you. So if you're at that point in my life, thank you, because you make my life better. No, it's all in good fun. Alrighty. Garbage Pail Kid. Garbage Pail Kid. Garbage Pail Kid. It's like Beetlejuice. I gotta say it 3 times. And it magically appears. Not in this pack, though. Churio. Co. Nando. Made. And Willie Adonis. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Where is it? Because we did the dual case with the Delights and the Mega Boxes, and we pulled a GPK out of the Megas, but not out of the Delight. And then one break, we pulled one out of each. And one break, we pulled 0. So does this pack have a GPK? It's got something. It looks like that's a green Meteoric Rise and a purple. Give us something nice. Chandler. Roman Anthony. Lombard on the back. I think it's upside down. Let me see this. Oh, yeah. Green Meteoric Rise. Mike Trout. 89 of 99. I do like that. I do like that. Billy, that's yours. And a purple. All right. All right. That'll play. Robert, that's yours. All right. I was hoping for a GPK, but I can't be mad at a box like that. 2 parallels, 1 pack. It's hard to be salty. But boy, do I wish we hit a Garbage Pail Kid. And the fact that the Halos can make the stage with a numbered Mike Trout. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Diamondbacks, Marlins, Reds, Pirates. I'm pulling for you 4. Sorry if you don't have much on the stage, you got more than those teams. I will say that. But those 4 are the 4 that are yet to make it. Last box. I want to see something crazy. Give me something crazy. Lowest numbered auto so far is the gold. Lowest parallel is that black. So let's see if we can get a black auto. You know what autos are also numbered to 10? Garbage Pail Kid autos. Still yet to pull one of them. Ooh, this feels thick. This is definitely thicker. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got a patch auto. No GPK. All right. Any more delight? No, none. All right. We do have a patch auto, though. All right. I'm excited. And a green auto, it appears. Maybe. It's actually tough to tell. I think we have a green and a base auto. Walker Buehler. Max volume, Matt Shaw, red rookie. Chandler Simpson for Tampa Bay. All right, take it easy. Ooh, Diego Torrens on a little first refractor for David. 255 of 499. Another one, Roman Anthony to 499. Lee, I like it. Purple, Elian De La Cruz to 250. Going to Cody with the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks making the stage. Come on now. Next up, Namala to 299. Toronto, Daniel. Yeah, all right. Patch autos on the back. So we got a base auto, a green, and we're finishing with a patch. Give us some monsters here. Come on. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry, Mark. It's not Justice Bigby. It's a Chris Rodriguez auto. It's not the guy you were hoping for. Just the devious smirk. Nice hit, dude. Ooh! Do you see that little RC in the corner? I do. What rookie auto we got? Angel Martinez, 45 of 99. Chris, that's yours. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. RPA. Oh, I see the Mets. Luis Angel. Yes, indeed. 78 of 150. Robert. Nice. Oh, Mark, I actually do want to show you something. Are you genuinely collecting bubblegum short prints? If so, I have 2 of them. I noticed I have 2 of them that you may not have. All of them, yes? Okay, cool. I have 2. I think I have them handy. Give me just a sec. Yep, there's 1 and 2. So 2022, Max Scherzer, and 2025 Bowman Chrome Sapphire, Luis Angel Acuna. Both bubblegums. I saw them and I thought of you when I was going through stuff in my piles. I was like, wait a minute. I also think a 2022 Fernando Tatis Jr. has one. Because I'm pretty sure I pulled one that I think is one. Not positive, though. Need the Acuna for sure. Got Scherzer. I think his base one is the same, too, though. That's the orange one out of 25. So no need to buy a orange at a 25 if you can just buy the base with the same image. I forget why I didn't want to grade that one. Oh, I was off-center, top-bottom. That's why I didn't. All right, let's recap this thing, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Like I said, I was hoping for a Garbage Pail Kid. Unfortunately, we did not see one. All right. We did do a lot better in terms of numbered autos in comparison to the first half. And you know, that case as a whole, I think it worked out pretty well in terms of like the the number of autographs and stuff. Dude, you gotta if you don't have one, I would highly suggest getting a top loader binder. If you don't have one, ask for one for Christmas from Santa Claus, aka your wife, because my wife got me one and it's probably the coolest thing that I own. I love it. I absolutely love it. I have 2 of them now because I have a problem. But we don't need to talk about that. shoot, I missed a parallel. All right, I'm getting our recap situated. Alrighty, here we go. So first half is going to be the same as round one. So all these are red rookies, lasers, and mojos, and other base. So these are non-numbered. Nice stuff. Oh, heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Alrighty, so here's what we're cooking with. RJ, Shrek, Noah Cameron, James Wood, Shane Smith, Nieves Izaguirre, Kendry, Kai Roberts, Drake Baldwin, Nicholas Kurtz, Chris Rodriguez, Medina, Sakaris, Haisong Kim, Ko, Cam Schlittler, Elian Pena, Kevin Alvarez, Chase Mydroth, Kevin Alvarez, Josh War, Drake Baldwin, Christopher Suero, Jose Anderson, Josh War, Yohan De Los Santos, Rainiel, and another Josh War. Alrighty, Chris Rodriguez, Nicholas Kurtz, Rainiel, C-Rod, Kurtz, Yael, Ko, Marco Dinges, Cade Horton, Bubba Chandler, James Wood, Harold Rivas, Roki Sasaki, Mori, Salcano, Bryce Botcher, Cam Smith, Matt Shaw, Funky Muncie, Joshua, Diego Torrens, Cam Smith, Maury, Wilfred De La Cruz, Chris Rodriguez, Jacob Christian, C-Rod, Campbell, and McCarris. For our numbered cards and autographs and an image variation. Ko, purple. Kishal Refractor, Luis Angel Acuna, blue. Green, Meteoric Rise, Mike Trout. Marcelo, Bo Davidson, Refractor. Langford, purple. Roman Refractor. Chandler Simpson, that's a red rookie that snuck in there. Diego Torrens, Refractor. Elian, purple. Namala on the fuchsia. Mason Wynn, green. Kevin Alvarez on the weird numbered to 100, but looks like a regular mojo. Interesting. Kobe Mayo, image variation. Black, Devin Fitzgerald to 10. Alessander base auto. Wilfrey base auto. Barreto base auto. Cooper Pratt mojo. Joffrey mojo auto. To 499, Manny Cedeno. True green rookie auto. Angel Martinez. Alessandro De La Cruz true blue first. Chris Rodriguez base auto. Luis Angel Acuna patch auto to 150. And I think a gold shimmer first Bowman auto definitely justifies as the hit of the break, especially when it's Nate George. What was he? He was a later pick, but he's one of the guys who has really, really big power and has actually shown out pretty well. All right, friends. Well, that wraps up my Wednesday night rips. Like I said, I'm thinking about doing something for Black Friday. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I think I might put something together. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. I will not be breaking tomorrow, but enjoy your Thanksgivings. Spend some good time with your friends and family. I'm thankful for you all. I try to make that abundantly clear. If you need anything, I'm always here for you. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and I'll see you again soon.